Welcome back to another episode of Nebulous Cast, everyone. We got a 3K 4v4 on Nyx's Eye. I'm pretty sure. I'm sorry. It's not Pillow, so I don't know the map name. I'm pretty sure this is Nyx's Eye. I hope you guys are doing good today. I don't think there's any housekeeping to do. I haven't got anything on the audio from last episode, so I'm going to assume it's doing better again. If there's anything wrong, just let me know in the comments. I will do everything I can to fix it. First thoughts. Blue team's pretty spread out here. Doesn't look like we have a missile squadron for blue team, but we don't know. Let's see. What about for D team? Nope, can't tell yet. Doesn't look like anyone's going straight for a point. But I will say though, blue team does look pretty spread out. We'll see how that goes. Now, blue team has won the last couple games, so hopefully the orange team can pull it back and get a victory for the orange team. Not really picking sides. Okay. Looks like we're just waiting for one more person in the orange team. Okay, let's introduce the ships. The one that we're spawning in on is the CDF Galactica? No, Galactica? I think it's Galactica. This is going to be a battleship with some flak machine gun, MK82 and 81 whale guns. What else? Do we have anything else on the ship? Oh, no, yeah. And then we have a signature jammer. That's what I'm just going to assume, being on a battleship. And some missiles. Very nice. Let's see. What else do we got for the blue team? We got the Still Pont. This is new. Again, I like seeing new ships. It has a war laser defense. And this heavy cruiser is loaded out with torpedoes and missiles. I do have concerns considering how torpedoes have small range. He might be just housing missiles in there. He does have a illuminator. Gonna be interesting. Never seen a missile heavy cruiser. Gonna be fun to see how it plays out. We have Stargazer, another illuminator, and a couple missiles. PMA station is going to have, I think, nothing. I like it. We have some destroyers here. We have we have laser, machine gun, and torpedoes. Okay, I've been seeing a lot more lasers lately, seeing how that's going to keep going. We have SVV carrying a heavy cruiser here with two MK66s and the 168, and machine gun missile defense. Pretty good firepower. Let's look. Is this? I thought that was Tom Hanks. No, just the Hanks. Same design. Flak. Oh, he does have a laser though with the MK66s. Very good. I like the different variety of weapons. Long range, longer, both kind of mid range, but I like him having those on there. Let's hurry up and see the orange team before this gets started. We have Wrath here, just loaded up with MK66s and 68. Some missiles and machine gun. No, flak laser defense. And we have a lock on here. And a signature jammer probably. An all-in-one. Nice job. Let's see. What do we have here? We have a bunch of destroyers here. Looks like we have a bunch of whale guns on these. And some MK64s. Some machine gun and missiles. I like these destroyer hit squads that people have been doing. They seem pretty good. Going to be interesting to see what people are going to do to try and counter these hit squads. Because, again, they've been doing very successful. We have two heavy cruisers here. All these sister ships, they are. Both of them housing one laser and two MK66 and machine gun missile defense. So they might be pretty vulnerable to missiles, but I do like the two sister ships here. Probably going to do some serious damage. We have the Phalanx. Just a laser heavy cruiser. Again, last game was a great example of how much damage a laser heavy cruiser can do. It does have signature jammer a lot of these battleships are having lock-ons on the front of the ship. Interesting. And a bunch of Aurora laser systems. He's not trying to get hit by any missiles at all. He's very safe from that. We have the Sparkle here. This is going to be his lock-on ship. Nice. Am I missing anyone? I think I got everyone. I mean, we can keep looking at some of these destroyers. Here, this is going... Oh, these are destroyers. This is a Reigns. Some missiles, a blanket jammer. Not see as many blanket jammers this time. Very interesting. I don't know if people are switching to the ball jammers rather than the blanket jammers. Going to be interesting to see. It's kind of hard to see how those play out here in Spectator because we can't really see everything. Let's look at a tactical view of the map. So we do have a bunch of blue team down here. Let's see, how's that hit squad doing? They're still pretty far. We do have the scout ship, which is now being open fired on by the Pharaoh there. The ship does have a MK61 and some missiles and a lock-on. Okay. Gonna be pretty hard to hit from those MK66, yep, N68. He does have a lock-on, but that is a really small ship. And it is zooming. I mean, any change of direction is probably going to save it. We do have... Oop. Ah, dang, we do got some direct fire there. No smoke, but that did some decent damage there. Uh-oh. Whew. He's also taking fire from the Hanks. More fire coming in. Oop, glaze there. Again, still going. Again, looking... I don't think there's any other engagements right now. None that I see. Oh. Ooh. Oh, another hit. Uh-oh. We do got finally some smoke coming from that engine area and from the middle of his ship. Oh, right here. So he's starting to take some damage. There is some of his team. A good amount, actually. We'll see how long the ship can stay alive. Looks like this lock-on has been destroyed. And this is smoking, so the bullet pierced all the way through. Again, pretty easy for a 450mm AP shell with 80 centimeters volume piercing. Go straight through. This is a good example that it shows that bullets do go straight through. Let's see. The question is... Oh. Whoop. Let's see. How can they see? What do they see? Here. Oh, they don't really see that much. They see the bullets, but they're being blocked by the giant asteroid in the middle. So it looks like he fired a single Thunderhead to try and take this out. Does not have any missile defense, so it could hit it, taking it out. Those bullets are firing towards the Penny. They are firing towards the Penny, which does have a blanket jammer on right now, and a hookup jammer. 2 blanket jammers, hookup jammer, and a lock-on. So he's hoping to do pretty good there. Another barrage of missiles coming from the Hanks. Those Thunderheads seeming to move pretty slowly, honestly. I don't think they're going to hit the Chomp, though. Chomp looks like he is getting out of there. Kind of damaged. Let's see. Is Penny... Looks like Penny's doing okay. The hang-up jammer looks like it's aiming towards... over this way. Towards Pharaoh. Uh-oh. His back is against that asteroid. The 2 Thunderheads coming out. I like this use of missiles, you know. Just test the water, not use all of your missiles in one go. He's going to hide behind this asteroid. Uh-oh. Doesn't have any... Oh, and do got a direct hit there. That looks like it does destroy the lock-on. And a second hit there, destroying the sensor. And one of the blanket jammers. 2 pretty good shots, actually. That's what you want to hit. You're hitting things you want to hit. Looks like the hit squad came over the asteroid and dipped back down. Looks like it did not want to deal with Blue team, let's see. How is the blue team? We have Still Pond. That is our missile ship that I'm excited to see what it's going to be able to do. Whoa! SVV. Oh, they came out and they destroyed this ship. My bad, I missed that, but good job. Wrath is now opening fire on Pharaoh. Pretty good angle for him. We do have a ton of squad missiles. We do have Weepost missiles coming out to fight this. Ooh. Great. Great targets here. Looks like there's an war laser system taking those out. More fire coming in from the Wrath. We do have flak. Yeah, none of those missiles do very well. A lot of flak on this ship. He does start firing back at the Wrath. We'll see how this exchange of giants goes. Good shots, but we'll see how everything goes down. I'm trying to make sure I don't miss anything here. Another volley exchanged. We do have some black smoke from the front of the ship. I don't know what he has up there. Now, a key point in this battle is kind of luck to see who can take out the other's weapons first. Uh-oh. I'm concerned for Wrath. He's taking railgun fire from the Galactica. A 2-on-1 is exactly not what you want. One of his sensors already being taken out. He is going through the middle of his ship, hitting probably his citadel and maybe other important goods like DC lockers and berthings, just killing the crew. Oh, they were right on top of each other there. A lot of damage being done to the front of the ship, but the question is, I don't know what he has at the front of the ship. I can't see inside. But if he starts hitting here, he is going to destroy this weapon. The box does kind of come into the ship there. See, those are damaging this, but it hasn't been destroyed yet. Let's go back to the Wrath here. He is taking serious damage. One of his guns is blackened and destroyed. This is what I was talking about. With these weapons, with this weapon being destroyed, that's losing a lot of firepower. He's turning one of his guns to do who knows what. Wrath is in a pretty bad spot right now. He was doing okay when he was engaging the Pharaoh by himself, but with Galactica joining in, and we also have the Hanks joining in, this is going to be a pretty bad loss for the Orange team. Again, Orange team just not doing too well. Yeah, this is definitely a positioning issue. He went to engage, and he has not tried to back up or get out of this. He's going head first into this engagement. Does he have any torpedoes to back that up? I don't know. Both guns destroyed, losing half of his firepower. Looking at the Pharaoh, anything up here is pretty much destroyed. And I know Galactica is doing just fine, undamaged. Looks like Wrath is going to very quickly lose. I want to make sure there's not too much else going on. The Western Orange team is over here. See, if Wrath stayed behind and waited for these guys to engage, I feel like they would have a better goal, or they just have a better chance. This just feels like a waste. You know, I mean, yes, he is damaging Pharaoh, which has repaired his damage. Luckily, he did take out one of the guns, so at least he got some win out of this. Oh, I think I saw a laser coming there. So destroying this weapon is a win. I will say that. But looking at him, oh, black smoke coming here. I think he's lost 75% of his firepower, only having one weapon left. So trading your entire ship for one weapon, I mean, he's firing at the Hanks. It's like that's pretty much bounced off. And, I mean, it's for the player to truly decide, but I feel like this was not a worthwhile engagement for the Orange team. Because you're never going to use a strategy of, oh, I want to make them run out of ammo. Oh, here comes the laser. Gosh. whatever was hit here just took 1,200 damage. Actually, no, 3, 6, 9, 12. Yeah, 1,200 damage right there. Whatever was there was destroyed. We do have some flak coming out from some missiles. Again, Hank being very conservative with his missiles. Those railguns going straight through. Again, he has one gun functioning left. They take that out, and he's pretty much harmless. And again, any significant damage on the Hanks? Some smoke. I mean, at least he's holding in there still. Pharaoh... Oh, looks like Pharaoh did use one of his repair teams to, and one of his restarts to restart that weapon, so he got that weapon back. He probably doesn't have too many more of those, but he did waste one, so there we go. Wrath accomplished something. Laser again, these compartments are already... Ooh, there we go. Hitting whatever up here. It hit just a little over here to taking out his last weapon. So... we'll see when the damage score comes up what he do. Oh, wait, oh, that laser did hit this and destroyed this weapon. The Wrath is now... No, not wrathful any... I mean, it might be wrathful, but it can't do anything about it. His engine's finally going full speed. Maybe going even flak. But it's too late. His weapons are destroyed, and he's now just a sitting duck. We finally have the WC hit team coming in. Looks like they're trying to hit the Pocket Sand, who's been a lock-on for the blue team. Now, I will say, though, a lot of the blue team is in the middle here. So, I mean, if Orange team could find a way to capitalize on that, that'd be good. We do have the mass drivers, or the railguns, coming in, instantly destroying the Pocket Sand. Very good snipe for the Orange team, taking out one of blue team's lock-on ships. Now, the question is, what target are they going to take? Looks like we are having a bit of lag here, but we can keep going. It does look like Bobby is firing hurricane missiles into the Wrath. Wrath is already destroyed, so I mean these missiles are just going to seal the deal. 1, 2, 3, I think that was 4, 5, 6, so we're talking 8,000 damage, probably around 12,000 damage. Yep, Wrath is destroyed. Looks like that, again, these hit squads are doing great. I mean, these railguns are perfect at this range at destroying these small ships. Blue team could lose another small ship. I mean, he does have torpedoes, and it did use them. But he is starting to take fire from the Pharaoh and the Hanks. So we'll see what this hit team can do. Again, looks like the weapons of the blue team are all functional, thanks to some repairs from Pharaoh. Let's see what this hit squad's going to do. Where is... we do have a volley of missiles coming for Biff's destroyer here, which is taking a lot of fire from Gallica. Those missiles are going to miss unless they're not the intended target. Where is Orange Team's heavy firepower? Oh, I mean, I zoomed in to watch that, and that, yep, that died. You see the explosions, gosh. I'll check on them in a second. You have a bunch of missiles coming out. What are the missile defenses we have here? These lock-ons are destroyed. Looks like we have machine gun. Well, we'll see how well that can do. Machine gun is the weakest of the missile defense. It does have a chaff, which is going to distract some of those. You do have a lot of machine guns, though. Let's take a look at that. That's pretty. Looks like the blue team is still firing at the dead ship. They don't know it's dead yet. Oh, no, the life pods came out. They should know. They should know. We post missiles coming out. Hopefully that doesn't blow up on these guys. That could do some pretty serious damage. Again, where is Orange Team's heavy firepower? Looks like they are finally coming out from this asteroid. But they're coming out on the other side. Oh. A bunch of Thunderheads coming out. Again, to the machine guns firing against WC's hit squad. Looks like a lot of them are being destroyed. WC finally taking fire from Galactica. Gosh, I don't know why I'm in trouble with that name right now. I don't think it hit. Machine guns just firing through the air, lighting up the sky. These railguns are doing some pretty serious damage with this hit squad, though. Doesn't look like they're firing their railguns. Oh, WC already losing one of his ships to that whale gun. That whale gun doing great. A good snipe would be if these heavy cruisers could maybe attack Still Pond or Galactica. Those whale guns finally did fire on Pharaoh here. I thought I saw it smoking, but it looks like his front's still smoking, but it looks like all of his weapons are still operational. Another one of WC's hit squads is taken out. Again, those could... we've seen a lot of small ships blow up recently. That was a good shot. What does he have on those? He's firing some MK64s. Okay, so those could do something. He's continuing to fire. He might be able to get this weapon down here if he can get a good shot. But good thing for them, Galactica. Oh, no, still firing a little bit at this. It's firing at the dead ships. The life pods are going out. He's hitting through the center of the ship, taking out some of the AA. If he had some close-range missiles, now would be the time to use them. Those railguns now at full fire again, taking out another one of his AA. So it would be a pretty good time. Kind of waiting to see if this blows up and takes out everyone around with it. They're continuing to fire on the Pharaoh. Now, let's see, this hit squad, again, orange team fighting a united blue team, half and half. Another one of WC's ships is destroyed. What damage have they done here? I mean, they destroyed internal components, so that might do something, but no actual thing. We do have a laser coming in from the Hank. This is going to very quickly deal massive damage to this. WC's hit squad being... oh, looks like he's trying to retreat, being easily picked apart by, again, a unified blue team. I don't know what it is with orange teams just not moving together. There's no coordination here. I don't know. It just seems like the blue team is sticking together, supporting each other. The best thing that could happen for the orange team right now is if one of these ships right here maybe exploded, maybe dealing damage to the Pharaoh or the Hanks. Probably not. Again, looking at orange team's heavy firepower, they are just going around. Looking at the points, we haven't really looked at the points. It is 3 orange, 2 blue. Blue is in the lead, 440 to 194. Now, my question is blue team, or is orange team going to do their special trick where they just not stick together? I mean, I understand they're not a team. Oh, and there it goes. This ship caught in the middle being blackened. Oh, this was this ship. This ship was already dead, and now it's just smoking from everywhere. Helping our local barbecue. Looks like the other one of WC's ships is dead, and WC does surrender. And I don't think that was not close enough to do any damage there. Well, taking a look, blue team left has a battleship, a destroyer, another heavy cruiser, and a battleship versus orange battleship, 2 heavy cruisers, and a couple of splinters. Blue team also has some splinters. Let's see. Orange team is wanting this guy. Oh, this guy who got pretty hurt earlier, running for his life again from a bunch of Gale missiles. Unless those are turning, I think there was a pretty big miss. Well, all those ships are dead, so they're pretty much just firing at this point. Oh, they do turn. The chase is on. 1, 2, 3. Oh, is this dead? Yep, it's dead. Rest in peace, Biff. Biff calling out the GG, surrendering. Oh, looks like orange team is surrendering en masse. One, the heavy cruiser, both the heavy cruisers just surrendered. That's going to be a loss for the orange team, as this battleship would have to pull an amazing stunt to win. Well, that kind of sucks. Wish we maybe should have seen some fighting to see if they could have got something done, but looks like he saw the loss in sight and pretty much just gave up. Again, I mean, like we've talked about, they lost because half their team went against the full might of the blue team, lost, And then the other half, again, has been sitting out on the sidelines. Never looked like they tried to engage. Maybe they were trying to get control points, but even in control mode, you want to have some map control. I don't know if we talked about map control really on the channel yet. But I mean, if we're looking at the tactical menu, blue team had the map control. They controlled pretty much this side of the middle where orange attacked. But since it wasn't the full orange team, it wasn't a fair engagement. And the moment they lost this, they just lost the map control. And I mean, the Phalanx, there's nothing the Phalanx can do that would win the game. I mean, it's full blue points to 1 orange point. Blue is already in the lead. I'm kind of sad we didn't see what the, not the Gallica. Wait, Still Pond. We never saw the Still Pond. Oh, wait. Haha, there we go. We might have saw the Still Pond a second ago, but Still Pond is firing a bunch of Gale missiles. I wonder why he's firing them that way. Is he turning them? There we go. We see a stream of missiles. That's kind of pretty. Kind of looks like a laser, but we know it's missiles. See what his response is. If we had to look at the missile, oh yeah, this is the one that has a bunch of war laser systems. I wonder how he's powering this ship. Lasers and I'd have to look at that. That's a lot of energy. I don't know how he's powering that. He might not have any repair or anything on that ship. Some post missiles coming out. Kind of a waste. The Gale missiles. Oh, are they turning around? That's what I love to see. I love people turning around. But he is going to turn on his just insane amount of war laser systems and easily take all of these out. He's starting to back up though. Looks like the Gallica. Can the Gallica see them? Is it going to turn to fire? Looks like it's one of its MK-82 whale guns is aiming at the Phalanx. It looks like he is starting to retreat behind this asteroid. Again, just he has no map control. He doesn't have any map presence. He's not a threat on the battlefield because pretty much blue team has won all of the map. So he now has to play behind these asteroids like we've been seeing. People have been hugging these asteroids, but at this point, it's pretty much to just wait, see to when the blue team rallies its forces and just kills Phalanx. I mean, honestly, Gallica could just sit here and pout him for the rest of time. Again, I feel like if they stayed in the game, they might have had a shot. It would have been tough, but with some pretty good shots and coordinated firepower, they could have destroyed Gallica and then maybe destroyed the other heavy firepower. This is kind of the part that sucks, as looking at these recordings, I mean, or watching these live, there's some kind of dull moments, but we've been trying to talk about strategies. I think those hit squads that we saw earlier that are now dead from WC, I don't know if those are better or the battleships at map control. I think the battleships are probably better at map control, or like 2 heavy cruisers, because they have an area of threat. They have an area of influence that other people respect. As we see here, Gallica is controlling the map presence. He has a railgun, and he's aiming. He has pretty much most of the map under his control, which now the orange player has to follow. I mean, unless he wants to take the firepower. But as we see, he doesn't want to. So now he has to play around Gallica, because there's no one to contest Gallica. I mean, mostly because he's by himself now, but if there's other people in this game, same principle. He's firing the lasers. He does take out Prima Station. I mean, great job. There was nothing on it. It was just a cheap ship to scout. So again, they know what Phalanx is now. Time to see again what blue team's response is. Looks like they are moving together. Again, that's what you need to do, but it might just end by points. It's 722 to 332. Does not look very good. We have 2 sprinters here. Looks like it might have some torpedoes left. If it has maces, it might be able to end this game itself, but I don't think it does. Where did the other one go? There it is. There's a Billy. This has torpedoes too. It looks like he's just going in close range. He does have a wall of laser systems, but I mean, he might be able to avoid it if he gets close enough. I see. So it looks like he is holding B. Now, if we had to talk about this, what advantage does he have by holding B? Holding B does not win him this game. He's lost this game because they control more points. The only way he's going to win this game is by exerting himself onto the map and making a presence for himself, either by threatening some of the heavy firepower of blue team or just trying to destroy the firepower of blue team. So he's going to sit here, defend B while the game pretty much ends. I mean, you guys can say in the comments, but in my opinion, this is a waste of his time. His time would be better spent. You might be wrong. You might say that if he goes out there, he's going to surely die. But if he stays here, he's going to surely lose. So he has no chance here. He stays here, he loses. He goes out and fights. Maybe he gets some miraculous hits, and maybe he wins. There's a chance there. There's no chance here. So just putting my thoughts out there. I think that we've seen it in the other games, and it's going to become more important as this game keeps growing, is going to be the map presence. I know the creators have said they want to add carriers to the ship, so if you have ships that send out like mini attack ships, again, that's going to add map presence. You have an area of control that people have to get through if they want to move through you. Now, I don't want to use the word blockade here, because they're not really blockading him, but I feel like it kind of has that same effect. Gallica, sitting right here, blockades anyone coming below him. You know, he has a direct line of fire. Unless you have a whale gun, something that can threaten him, he's going to sit there. Looks like we do have Capricia City, which is just blanket jammer, electronic booster, and a lock-on. This is for CDF. I don't know. I don't remember who CDF is. I don't know who CDF is. Oh, Gallica. Yeah, looks like he's finally moving to try and hit him from the back. Yeah, someone's saying GG. I mean, it is GG. They're at 874. They're getting more points. Looks like Hanks is finally showing himself, about to fire onto the phalanx. Looks like he can't see him yet. He might get a pretty good laser shot here. At the meantime, we can kind of just watch as we see the Hanks slowly moving in. The lasers facing towards us, giving us the good side. I don't know if the laser could hit from there. That's pretty far for the laser. Again, I need to write down the laser's range, but it's okay. It's not that great. It's more than like a mace missile, but it's not super fantastic. We do finally have some MK64 fire coming in. Pretty much just starting to pelt him. It does look like it does damage this. If he could take out the Aurora laser system, that would be Aurora laser systems. That would be pretty good. Oh, the lasers are turning. But the question is, can they get anything done? Nope. He tried. Billy tried. Pharaoh ups firing the MK64, 66 and 68, not 64. Oh, that laser is gonna kill Billy. Yeah, Billy's dead. But here comes that fire. Those lasers are probably gonna need a 45-second reload. Question is Hank gonna be... He's pretty close. I think Hank could fire his laser. I don't know if that laser is not aimed towards him, but it could definitely do something. Another... Oh, he does have mace torpedoes in there. Not gonna get any damage done, but I like him getting close and using that. Like that plan. More fire coming in. Pretty close to taking out one of his lasers. That ship stopped moving. I would probably stop firing at it. feel like we have much bigger threats. Oh, those Gale missiles gonna go around this asteroid. I hope so. I don't think they're gonna hit the phalanx. He's not aiming his lasers. I mean, they're probably on cooldown right now, probably for a couple more seconds. Oh, he's firing at Bobby. Gonna kill Bobby. I mean, direct damage, and game's over. Blue team gets 1,000 points. See, he could have done this before. He could have tried to engage the blue team doing this before. I mean, you could say that he wanted blue team to fight him on his terms. That might be a possibility, you could say, but I don't know. Okay, blue team. These ships not too much. 16,000. The Hanks, good job, Hanks. Galaga, see, 41,000 damage, just sitting up there. No one threatening him. I feel like a big problem some teams have is they don't even type in the chat to tell people what they know, which is something that they are allowed to do. 12,000 damage, very good. 21,000 damage, very good. Looking at the orange team, 14,000 damage. Wath did okay, took 40,000. And the question is 14,000 damage worth it if you didn't destroy anything? I don't think so. They just surrendered. Phalanx, 8,000 damage. 2,000, didn't do much this entire game. The hit squad, 3,000, 4,000, 12,000, 2,000. They did okay. They took out some small ships, but I think they got a little overzealous. They probably should have stayed near that asteroid firing and not come out into the open. Well, Galaga his presence was over there, and he could aim there. But I'd like to thank you guys for watching another episode of Nebulous Cast. Again, I'm glad to see the game is continuing to evolve, and I hope that we see hopefully we see Orange Team pull out a victory in one of these games. But I hope you guys have a good rest of your day, and I will see you guys next time.